represented by Michael Akinwale. He's a trader and analyst at Forextime. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here.
Thank you.
Now, do you understand that there's a Port Harcourt Electronic Traders Conference? And I know you're very much excited about that. You want to talk about that? Okay, so let's just talk about that. What is this conference about?
Well, it's termed Electronic Traders Conference because we're looking at targeting everybody who trades electronically. Now we can have stock traders there, Nigerian stock traders, especially for those who are actually looking at the future of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Like right now, if you check the prices you get from the Nigerian Stock Exchange, we call it end of the day price. So the price you're looking at right now was what happened yesterday. So you don't get up to date price. But when you come to electronic trading, you're getting your price on spot. So calling our markets like the Forex market like the international stock market, the futures market, commodities market, where you are getting your price on the spot electronically online. Who engages in this kind of trading is an electronic trader, and so this particular conference umbrellas everybody in that category.
Now, okay, going as perhaps an amateur trader or thinking about starting off, how does this benefit me?
Now, when you come for this kind of conference, we are expecting experienced traders. You're expecting people who are actually doing very well. We are expecting money managers. You're expecting novice. So it's an opportunity for actually see what the industry is like, because you have everybody. What the story is like, so it can give you an idea if this is the kind of career you want. So if you come to the conference and you see everybody maybe parking maybe some extremely big cars, you can say, wow, this could be a profitable venture, and it's something I can go into. So basically, new traders are extremely welcome. This conference is actually targeting a lot of new traders also, because they can come in, ask questions, network, interact with a lot of other experienced traders and get a lot of very fruitful information.
But the theme for the conference, is it going to be centrally around being an electronic trader or electronic trading, as it were?
Being a trader and trading generally.
Okay, so what other features should we be looking as to concerns the conference that participants can look forward to? Okay, now
let me start by talking about the fact that if you check this market, the markets we focus on, it's the commodities market, the Forex market, and the stock market. Now, the balance with all these markets is that there's the technical part of it, which is constant. So many times when we look at some of the qualities of a trader, it's constant across board. Whether you're trading Forex, you're trading stocks, you're trading commodities, there's a certain characteristics of a trader that is constant across board. So we're not looking at FX alone or options alone or stocks alone. We're looking at everything generally with that fundamental concept that is constant across all. But a lot of times we try to focus more on FX because FX is like the easiest to learn. It's in 2 hours.
Easier than stocks?
Far easier than stocks. When we say stocks is international stocks.
Okay, you're not
looking at local stocks alone. Because the problem with stocks is that there are thousands of stocks. Yes. You have a New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, Europe Stock Exchange. By the time you're looking at maybe close to 10,000 stocks. So how do you decide which to buy? Fine, you have the indexes and all that, but basically stocks can be a hell of a work to learn. And that's why even if you check a lot of professional stock traders, they go through a certain school. But for you to trade FX, you don't really need to go into school. In 3 hours, I can put you through what FX is about, and you can have an idea of what it means to actually trade FX. So a lot of times we try to focus on FX. The second thing about FX is that it requires low capital. With $5, you can trade FX, and that's a fact. $5, you can start trading. So it's not like stocks where you need maybe $10,000 or a big amount of money to actually start trading and for it to be profitable. The FX is easily accessible. In 2 hours, I can set up your computer, your broker, have a live account running, and you start trading. But a lot of times with stock, it's a totally different ball game. It takes a lot of time. So a lot of times we try to not focus only on FX, but most of the time we use FX as the basis, because when you understand FX, it's easy to actually understand other markets.
Okay, let's go back to the conference. I understand you had one in Lagos. You had one. Okay, you had one in Lagos.
I had one in Lagos, yes.
What was the turnout? Feedback?
Well, it was a very fruitful event. A lot of traders were, some people came in. If you check the history of FX trading in Nigeria, we've had a lot of people who come and give people false information on what currency trading is about. They come tell you with the $100 you can be making $1,000 a day. A lot of false information. So one of the major feedback we got from that conference was a lot of people coming and saying, "Wow, you guys are telling us the facts, the truth, the realities of this business, you tell us about the risk. You know, there's a different way you tell somebody, oh, this is a very profitable business, just come in and start making money. And when you tell them, you can actually make money, but you have to be careful about this, careful about that, careful about that. You know, so basically we had that kind of positive feedback where people are actually saying that, okay, I understand what FX is, that's a level of risk, but this is the way you manage the risk and be profitable over time. You know, and I can tell you categorically, a lot of people left with very positive mindset on what currency trading is about. A lot of them actually come for training with us, and some of them are actually trading right now. So
there was basically a high level of interest.
Extremely high level.
From amateurs, those who were trying to decide whether or not they want to become traders.
Sure. And we had a lot of people who actually been trading generally, and that they were able to see that you can actually become, you don't have to worry about capital so much again, because you can actually become a manager. You know, because you can actually register with some brokers who have like management platform that brings managers and traders together. So the manager don't need to worry about raising capital anymore, because somebody somewhere is marketing to bring investors in. So we got a lot of people at every level actually benefiting from the conference.
Okay, let's look at the theme for this year's conference, trading as a business. What exactly would you be selling to participants? What does this mean?
Now, I actually came up with this concept of trading as a business because from my mindset, I've been trading FX for like 7 years right now. And I can say we're one of the oldest people in this business in Nigeria. Now, I've traders, you know, who have not really succeeded in this business, and I've been thinking of what can we do to actually start helping traders to be more successful. And I came up with the concept of trading as a business because I discovered that there's a missing link that a lot of traders are missing that is making them actually not to be as profitable as they ought to be, or totally not profitable. Let me give you a case scenario. If you check over time, we had the Stone Age, where people were working with stones. Then we had, and if you check that Stone Age, families had their business. So when you have Mr. Smith, it means the family, maybe the goldsmith or ironsmith. When you have something bread, that means maybe the bake, you have bakers, right?
Okay,
something baker. That means the family was a baker over time. Then we moved to the industrial age, where factories came in, and even before you finish school, you had a job. Right? Now we've moved to the information age right now, and it's like machines are taking over our jobs. You know, I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about this job thing, and I was imagining that maybe next 10, 20 years, you won't have human beings reading news anymore. What you just need is a machine. You just have an machine. You know, CNN did it one time where they imported somebody from New York into their studio live, you know, like animation. So you can have an animation actually reading news. So over time, we're going to have a lot of jobs taken over by machines, taken over by technology. And so this unemployment, you know, buzz around the world is a little just starting. Now, the problem is not unemployment. The problem is that a lot of us are not prepared for the current employment. And the fact that the whole world is trying to get people to be entrepreneurial. But our educational system does not train us to be entrepreneurial. Now, trading requires that same entrepreneurial mindset, entrepreneurial background, and a lot of people don't have it. And that's why we come up with the concept of trading as a business. So we're going to be giving you the mindset or the concept that requires to run not 100% a business, but those concepts also comes into trading, and if you bring them successfully, you become a better trader.
So are you going to be doing this along with other currencies experts, or just strictly a Forextime event?
Well, it's strictly 100% a Forextime event, because so many times when you get, I can say this categorically, in Forextime right now, Nigeria right now, we have the best team when it comes to currencies trading.
And training.
And training. Mm-hmm. We have like the best team, you know. And so while we expect to get other from what we're doing, because when we do our conference, we have what we call an interactive session, where we get input from people, and we get other people also coming out to answer questions. We're going to get, you know, we do interactive sessions, we're going to get other people contributing and, you know, making comments. But basically a lot of the trainings, a lot of the presentations are going to be done by us.
Okay, let's look at some of the topics that you will be that will be delivered or talked about, discussed at the conference. The principles of successful trading.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that. What should the participants expect to hear in terms of that?
Okay. Now, if you check, let me paraphrase that question. The principle of successful trading. If you paraphrase it to the principle of successful business running, it comes to the same thing. There's some certain principles that makes businesses successful. Some of those principles are a function of what the company focuses on. Let me give a case scenario. If you check, especially in a country like Nigeria right now, a lot of people still don't understand that a business is not about the product, 100%. It's more about the strategic objective of that company. It's more about what strategy are they operating that's actually giving them the edge in the market. Let me give you a case scenario. I watch channels, when you watch Chinese television, you're watching for the news. People who are serious watch Chinese television. You understand what I'm saying? But there are some stations that you watch and there's no brand. There's nothing they do. Either they're showing music or they just, you don't know where they say their news.
So basically what
basically what I'm saying is that when you have a business, there should be a strategic objective. Okay. The principles of successful trading helps you to develop those strategic objectives, those principles that you need to bring into your strategy that makes your trading successful. You know, so that's what that concept is about, the principle of successful trading.
Okay, Michael, interesting. Hold your thoughts for us. We need to take a break at this time. We'll come back to talk about more that will be discussed at that conference in Port Harcourt, as the Electronic Traders Conference being organized by Forextime, one of Nigeria's leading Forex traders and trainers. We'll be right back after this time out.
Our investments are really going down.
Well, for me, my chart reads otherwise. Because I understand that laying the right foundation is the key to steady returns on investments, which is why I chose to attend training with Forextime. Forextime is one of the world's leading brokers in foreign currency trading. Forextime has given me an outstanding knowledge base for maximizing my investment returns. As a team, we can take advantage of Forextime training sessions and improve our position. Forextime organizes free training seminars 4 times a week, and their forward-thinking approach helps in equipping you every step of the way.